Welcome back, ladies and germs, to another episode of Things That Make Me Mad Online. And now I have to rant and rave and rave and rant. I've seen this thing. So at the time of this, the Call of Duty Black Ops 6, is it 6? Is it really 6? Can you all just not fucking invent another one? We're going to keep switching over Modern Warfare, right? Is that what we're going to do? The next Black Ops is 300 gigs, and everyone has had the same stupid, like, low-hanging fruit opinion of, like, the AAA industry in shambles as always. Shut the fuck up. You fucking idiot. No, it's not. Elden Ring is a AAA game. God of War Ragnarok is a AAA game. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is a AAA game. All those The Last of Us games are AAA games. Mario Wonder is a AAA game. Mario and the Thousand Year Door remake is a AAA game. I could name a lot more successful AAA games that have moved the industry forward and kept it afloat than you can name indies all day, every day. At this point, Minecraft is a AAA game. It's got more money behind it than other AAA games. Using, like, Call of Duty to blandly just sort of paint the entire fucking industry has got to be the dumbest thing that I see. You indie game nerds are just fucking little bitches. You're just little fucking, please like my game. Like really, like, do you think Shovel Knight did anything to move the video game industry forward? Like, I just, what is your thinking? You think random 2D platformer Magoo is the reason the industry is still surviving despite all the layoffs? Do you think that we have things like Elden Ring and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom because of little bomb boy Magoo roguelike isometric shooter on Steam for $4? Do you think that's what, like, oh yeah, man, it kept it afloat? Indies are nothing more than little cell phone games that we get to enjoy on our consoles. I like indies, and I hate that I have to do this rant. There's a bunch of them that I'm super supportive of. RoboQuest probably being the biggest one. But this idea that, like fucking RoboQuest is carrying the industry. The next Doom was announced, and the next Doom looks like it's going to be pretty fun and cool. Two things can be true at the same time. But, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I've seen some people tweet this out, and I don't know where the unwritten rule of, like, you're just not allowed to make fun of, like, indies. And you're not allowed to make fun of indie devs because, oh, it was such a passion project, you know, like, oh, fuck you. Your media can be judged the same as anyone else's. I'm sorry. That's like, I mean, what I'm doing is a passion project. This fucking YouTube channel and Twitch bullshit is a passion project. I have people tell me all the time this is garbage, and rarely do I disagree. I would never tell someone, though, oh, well, because I'm smaller and this is a passion project, you can't say negative things about me. That's illegal and mean. I don't know. I'm so sick of seeing that shit. I'm so sick of it. The AAA community is fine. The layoffs are an issue. That has nothing to do with the games themselves. That is the people in suits holding the fucking investors to higher regard than the fucking... I'm going the wrong fucking way, aren't I? Although I have enemies here, so maybe not. That is investors and shareholders and ridiculous due dates ruining the industry Like, the fact that we have games that sell 3 million copies and they're deemed flops. Looking at you, Final Fantasy 16. I love you to death. The fact that some people call you a flop is insane. Folks, Halo 2, one of the greatest sequels ever made. After its first year out, sold 2 million copies. One of the greatest games ever made. It literally was one of the games that pushed gaming into sort of the mainstream, and it wasn't just a niche product anymore. There are others. Grand Theft Auto certainly helped. I think Grand Theft Auto 3, was it 3 or 4? One of them sold like 4 million copies or 5 million in its first year, and that broke the Halo 2 record. It went like Grand Theft Auto 3 was the most insane thing. Then it was Halo. Then I think it was Grand Theft Auto 4. I could have the order wrong, but like, you know what I'm getting at. GoldenEye helped move the FPS genre forward. Okay? Then it was Halo. Then who knows? Maybe Gears added a little twang, because then everything was third person for a while. All those are AAA games, folks. They move the industry forward. They set the industry standard. Your indies don't do shit other than be a thing you play on Steam that we all pretend we have to care about. Go ahead, tell me the next Hollow Knight is going to sell more copies than the next Pokemon. Go ahead, tell me that. Go ahead, I want you to fucking lie to me, you dumbass. God damn it. It's so funny, like the hate you get online whenever you're like, yeah, man, indies are mostly garbage. It's a sea of garbage with a few gems on the top. That's it, and that's the truest thing ever. A lot of them just take engines, cut and paste them, and go, I'm going to add my own sprite art, and I'm going to have my own little gimmick, like this guy can pick up enemies and throw them. Ah, love me, love my projects. God, it's just like, oh. Sorry, everyone, this is my outlet. Rather than argue about it online incessantly, this is just my outlet. I'll have a super clickbaity title. People will no doubt listen to the video and disagree with me, and it just doesn't... Go ahead, tell me. List all of the fucking indie games that make people go, oh my god, where would video games be without this game? Certainly Minecraft has room to talk. Like, the idea of a game that you don't really ever beat. You know, you just build and have fun. Fine. Oh, fuck, we just got a new gun! Why is it always, like, down? What is this called? Heavy bolter. Good. I was wondering when the fuck our next gun would come along. Okay. I know this game, so I found out this game is not an indie game. It had the Warhammer team behind it, obviously. It's not that I didn't think so. It's just, come on, look at this. This probably didn't take a huge team. Indie devs, make something like this. Do something like, what's it called? On the Nintendo Switch. Cavern of Dreams. I'm getting a little tired of that game, but at the same time, like, I still enjoyed it a little bit. I'm sick of pixel art 2D platformers. We did that shit in the 80s. You all need to move forward now, okay, and start doing more 3D shit. I don't care if it's easier. I don't care if it's your passion project. Am I going the fucking wrong way? I feel like I've fucking been here. But I just got a new gun. So there's no way I've been here. Right? Right? I'm not crazy? Yeah. Yeah, no. Right? Is that a fuck? What? Oh. That's a weird thing right there. Okay, so I came from there. And then I went up here. Okay. Like, are we far enough away from the N64 era where devs can kind of play with that shit? I'm talking like official releases. I don't have a computer, so I can't play things like Banjo Dreamy and the fan-made awesome version of Sonic 06. You know, maybe honestly, that is the only reason I would want PC is to play that shit. Like the unofficial, like, fan projects that get released not on console because they would likely be sued. You know, because money is involved. Oh boy. Oh boy. Which, by the way, I am excited as fuck for the next Warhammer game. Warhammer Space Marine 2. Oh my god, does that look good. Helldivers. Come on. Give us the crossover. I wish I knew more about the Warhammer world. But I don't know if I'm willing to watch. I gotta find someone with some good, concise YouTube videos. Oh boy, this gun is just like, hey, here's win the game. Thank God for indies. Indies are picking up the slack of the AAA world. Shut up. No, they're not. No, they're not. Sure they are, man. Sure they are. Tell me, what indie game is like Cyberpunk in scope? Go ahead. I know. Cyberpunk was an example of things wrong with the indie world. Releasing an unfinished game. Fine. As it is now, how is it? How's it doing? Because it looks like, according to most people, even people who hated it for the mess it was at launch, love it to death. I want to try it, but I'm really kind of holding out for PS Plus or Game Pass or like a free play weekend. You want to know how old Cyberpunk is upon release? To this day, and I'm so sorry everyone, but I did not have a YouTube channel at this point. But our girlfriend played that with us one night. I think we had just moved into the house and we were tired from moving, and she was all stressed out because it was like near her. She was doing shit to become a nurse practitioner and she had a bunch of exams, and like there was just one night where both of us were like, I'm tired. And I was like, why don't I go get us like some booze or something at the grocery store and we just get hammered and like have a nice meal. So like I made us a nice meal, we got loaded, and then I worked up the courage to be like, do you want to do a stream with me? And we played Cyberpunk. I had rented it, and so we created like her literal character, which in Cyberpunk you design the boobs and the nips and the spacing and the size and the ass and everything else. And I was like, all right, sweetie, let's let every fucking nerd watching this shit just know exactly how. And she got like into it. She was like, no, my nips go this way. My ass tilts that way. And I never downloaded it, so it was on Twitch for 14 days back in the day, and it's lost to the ethos of time and space in Twitch land. Which, that was kind of the whole reason I got a YouTube channel. I was like, you know, I should start maybe just editing down some of the dead airtime and just sort of saving these. Don't worry, I'll work up the courage to ask her again someday. Missing key. Okay, I need to find a key. Boy, I like this heavy bolt or whatever this is. You know what I like about this game? And I hope the new Doom kind of takes a page out of it. This is literally just shoot your gun. So is RoboQuest. I think a lot of games like Doom. Fuck, there's another game that's a Doom clone too called like Shadow Warrior. It's one of the earliest series we played on the channel, but it was on PlayStation Plus, and then it was no longer on PlayStation Plus. I'm not buying that shit. But it kind of did the same sins as like Doom Eternal and Hi-Fi Rush. Don't make me just rock, paper, scissors everything. Don't. I hate that shit. I hate seeing like enemy and then I have to go, all right. Like this was Doom Eternal to a T. Do I chainsaw this thing? Do I melee this thing? Do I kill this thing with my gun? Do I use my grenade launcher? Do I light it on fire with my flamethrower? Like, there were so many different ways to kill things, and things would only give you health and ammo and, like, a shield if you killed them in the right fucking way. And it got so annoying. Hi-Fi Rush did it too, like, unless you used the right sidekick, your guy was gonna just take forever to kill. And I'm like, no, just let me play my way and let me figure it out. Doom Eternal was not playable unless you followed the strict rules. You'd eventually run out of ammo or you'd run out of health. And it's like, come on, man, this is just a stupid fucking shooting game. Don't make it a fucking high-end strategy thing. Just let me be an idiot. Don't sit there and tell me that I need to fucking really exercise my brain with fucking Doom. Come on. Doom 2016 did not do that. They had their fair share of gimmicks in Doom 2016, but it was not as nuts as Doom Eternal. I'm like 40% into the game, and it's still like, when you see this enemy, make sure you do this to get more of this. And I'm like, no, God. I already forgot the first 800 things you told me about. So I don't know. I'm hoping the next Doom kind of corrects that. Take a page out of this. Listen, kind of like RoboQuest. If your gameplay is fun enough, you don't need to break the gameplay loop. If your guns are fun and cool enough, it's fine. Look at Ratchet and Clank. They broke the gameplay loop with two little puzzles, one of which was also a shooting game. And then a little Clank fucking minigame, which was fully skippable. Even the devs were like, maybe they're just into the actual Ratchet and Clank gameplay, and this puzzle will not be for them. Where it's literally like Lemmings, but it's Clank. Who, by the way, Clank, the voice actor, in the new Star Wars Acolyte episode, he's one of the dudes in like the first episode. I don't know the name of the alien. The name of the alien was racist towards Japanese people in the prequels. It's like those like weird squid-eyed things. And they talk like a very racist depiction of a Japanese person. The Federation Trade Declamation. It's like literally the first alien species you see in episode 1. You all know what I'm talking about at this point. But it's literally Clank. And I'm like, holy fuck, it's Clank. Oh, I'm not going to lie. Part of the game that's bugging me right now is I feel like I'm going on the same level. The only things steering me right now are the fact that enemies and items keep appearing. I think a level design is a lost art in video games. Then again, You know, I've had my moments replaying Halo 1, and woo boy. Some of those early levels are like, what were we doing here? The silent cartographer is the same fucking part of it's the same thing, just cut and pasted over and over again. But it's 2024 now. It's not the early 2000s. Can y'all please, like, put something on a level that makes me go, oh yeah, no, this is new. I've not been here. Oh, god fucking damn it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can I get up to where I was? Oh boy. Okay. Lots of opinions today, okay? My thesis, my TED Talk in short. Indies are nice. Indies have a place in the industry. Some of those passion projects completely whip ass. RoboQuest, one of them. Rogue Legacy, another one. If you've never checked that out, check out Rogue Legacy. 1 and 2. Great games. Don't tell me, though, RoboQuest and Rogue Legacy are the reason, like, to enjoy video games. There's plenty of good stuff from, yes, the big evil corporations to also enjoy. Sorry, that's just kind of the way it is. Alright, where the fuck do I go now? And yes, AAA games have a problem. Like, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 being 300 gigs is stupid. So call Call of Duty stupid. Call Activision stupid. Don't say, well, all AAA games just a microcosm of how shitty they are. Ha 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 ha. Wow, I got 0 of 7 secrets. I'm near the end of the level. Didn't I get a key? I got a key. So now a door must open somewhere, right? I came over here. Now where's the switch to open said door? There's this little flag here. Do I have to go back now? What is that? There we go. All right, I'm starting to learn. Find key, look for door. I'm so sick of that comment. Anytime a AAA game does anything stupid, everyone, thank God for indie games. No. Thank God for literally none. And games like, what about games like Helldivers 2 that are considered AA? Like, do they count for indies or do they count for AAA? I'm pretty sure that's a AA game is closer to AAA than it is to indie. So go ahead. Tell me Helldivers was not a passion project by that studio. You're all just dumb nerds. You go on Steam and you look for the cheapest game, and your stupid smooth ape brain is like, ooh, a 2D platformer. Oh, groundbreaking shit, man. Oh, we've only been doing this in the video game era for 50 years at this point. Oh, but the sprite art. Oh, the sprite art is so pretty. Oh. Yeah, man. Moves the industry forward. Go ahead. Show me the indie game that has boss fights like Final Fantasy 16. Show me the indie game that has fucking music like Kingdom Hearts. Go ahead. I'll wait. Is Lies of P an indie game? Is it? I'm genuinely asking. Lies of P could be a good argument for the indie game. And again, not an anti-indie game rant. It's a AAA games sometimes suck for various reasons, but majority of them are very, 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 very good. And we're lucky to have them. The industry sucks. That's capitalism's fault. But don't sit here and tell me your $5 cell phone game on a PC is going to equal the scope and fun of some of the AAA shit we get. No AAA game is ever going to give you what like God of War Ragnarok did. No, none. None. None even close. Indie devs, do cooler shit. Move on from your 2D pixel world. Give me 400 games that are kind of like Crash Bandicoot in the early days. Give me 200 games like the old Spyro games. Make some fun collectible collectathon in the N64 era aesthetic. Do something else. I'm sick of playing those. You know, what's another one that a lot of people love is Dead Cells. What was it? The Video Game Awards, the year Elden Ring won? I think that's 2 years old at this point. I saw the Castlevania shit, and I saw the Dead Cells character and like the trailer, and I was so fucking excited, and then I saw it was a fucking... I saw it was a fucking 2D side scroller, and I was like, I'm not gonna play that. Sorry, Dead Cells devs. I'm sure it's a fun game. It's obviously done well enough that the Castlevania crew was like, yeah, here you go. Alright, we gotta start saving ammo for that fucking thing. Which, by the way, Castlevania, and I know so many of you are gonna scream at me for this, and they don't have to. Fine. Make another 2D game, but I think the Castlevania series is ripe for the narrative genre. I know, I've seen people get so mad at that idea of like, okay, so imagine it's God of War Ragnarok, but you're Trevor Belmont. And you're going through like a massive fucking castle. Like, come on. Come on. Give us really good combat. Give us really gory finishers. Or make it a DMC clone. Make it a DMC clone. That would be fun too. Imagine DMC 5, but instead you have a fucking whip. And you can go all sorts of fucking crazy with different Belmonts. Or the Belmonts and the magic people. You know what I mean? Alright, where do I go? This is the problem. You run around the level killing things, and then when you're done killing things, it's like, where do I go? Oh my god, I'm seriously getting dizzy. Where the fuck do I go now? This is the problem literally at the end of every fucking episode. And then I stop the recording, I turn the game on, and then I wander around for 20 minutes trying to exit the level. Then once I exit it, I start the next recording. But I'm like, that 20 minutes was a waste of time. If this game could use some clues on like where to go, and if I'm missing them, say something and like, come on. Don't you want to come to my channel where a loudmouth fucking dickbag is constantly talking as if his opinions are worth more than yours? Don't you want to like one-up him? I know I would. Fucking tell me where to go. Like these little flags right here. What the fuck are they for? I'm like legitimately tired. Like my eyes right now are like, wow, we're looking at a lot of things happening right here. That's my rant though. I just like had to, literally I was like falling asleep last night and I was like, we need to play a game and do this little rant and rave about fucking people talking about their fucking indie games are gonna save the industry. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up forever, please. Oh my god, did we do it? Yay! God, did I really miss all the secrets? Really? Just all of them or not? Now entering Forbidden Knowledge. Wow, looks like all the other levels in the game. I'm just saying... devs of this game, like, make it so that I look at a hallway and I go, oh yeah, I've definitely been down here. Wait, you just took all my health and other shit away. Wow, sounds like fascism. Okay. That was a great episode. I hope you all loved it. I'm going to, like, my eyes literally, oh, my eyes are like, dude, can we shut for like 5 minutes or so? God damn it. I don't care about Game Pass achievements. All right, folks. We'll be back with more ranting and raving and tired washed dad eyes. Yeah, good. You read a book. Read a book, good sir.